Hi everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today I'm going to be checking out the music video for Love or Die by CRAVITY. Now, this video came out approximately a year ago, and I'm checking it out now because on my Patreon, I recently just went through reacting to Road to Kingdom, Ace of Ace, finished up the entire series, and no spoilers, but the group that I fell in love with the most. And mind you, I walked away loving a lot of those groups, but at the top of that list was definitely CRAVITY. Now, the Love or Die stage was definitely my favorite stage on Road to Kingdom, and I wanted to check out the original as well. I haven't heard it or seen anything from it outside of the actual show, so I'm looking forward to what the original is like, as well as it's been a long time coming getting into CRAVITY because I reacted to them a handful of times, but I've definitely also missed quite a bit as well. And as I was getting through this show, I really got into them. And by the end, or as I was nearing the end, I knew that I wanted to check out their music videos once I wrapped up the show. And so here we are. We're going to be starting with Love or Die. I am going to check out Now or Never in a separate video after this, so stay tuned for that. It's probably already out, so go check it out. But with that in mind, if you also want to check out my reactions for Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace, you can join my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description below. We just wrapped up episode 8. I'm going to be moving on to Island 2 next, so if any of that interests you guys, come join us. Of course, thank you for joining the YouTube reaction. I'm glad to have you guys here. Let's go ahead and check out Love or Die. Oh, the vibe is very different. Woo. There it is. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Wow. Intense, quick editing out the gate. Love it. Wow, there's so much energy. Ooh. Oh, this song is so right up my alley. My gosh. Oh. Drums are incredible. Oh, this is so... Wow, the post hook leading into the second verse is so good. Wow. Oh, ads, okay. Wow, this video is extremely performance heavy. Wow. Okay. This is named Wonjin. I think I learned it towards the end of the show. Incredible vocals. Ooh. Oh my god. Wow. 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 We love. Oh, man. That's so good. I love that so much. The song's a little different from what I heard on Road to Kingdom, but I love it. It is definitely my style of song. It's got that alt rock pop energy, which I love. It's so emotional. The music video is a little strange. I don't mean that in a bad way. It feels a little third gen, fourth gen coded in just the heavy emphasis on choreo. There's definitely a handful of glamour and beauty shots in there, but it is. I think the video was produced in such a way that it is so well balanced. They don't go they don't try to go too heavy on putting a story. They definitely have a theme, and I think that's enough, especially for a song like this, especially for a choreo like this. Now, I can't speak to all of CRAVITY's stuff because I haven't seen a lot of CRAVITY stuff, but CRAVITY, especially from what I saw on Road to Kingdom and what I see here, there is such a huge power to their actual performing, to their acting. A lot of their facial work, a lot of their presence really translates well through the camera. One shot in particular, towards the end of Taeyong like doing this, I found to be particularly haunting. It's those moments like that I feel like are lost in a lot of K-pop music videos nowadays. There are occasional close-ups here and there, but sometimes we get so bogged in having stories for music videos that we miss out on a lot of the choreo. We miss out on a lot of the great parts of the performances. And, the whole purpose of a music video is to get the audience member on your side or to create a new fan within the first watch. And I don't think there's necessarily a right way or a wrong way to produce music videos. I think it's definitely a case-by-case basis. It depends on the song. But I think this is definitely a case where, wow, I haven't seen a music video that is like this in quite a while, that focuses heavily on the choreography and makes me swept up in the song and in the performance because of the choreography and their acting as well. There might be a little bit of course, a little bit of a reacting imbalance in that I've also not heard the song before. So maybe, I've heard the song before through the show. It's a little different. It's, I think, a little bit more rock based here. I think it's a little bit more emotional and sentimental on the show's version. But maybe because I've heard the song, I do have more of a focus on the video here, a little bit more of a focus on their nuances and their acting. But regardless, I think it was really well done. Let's go ahead and watch the music video again. I kind of want to talk about some of my favorite parts of this music video. First off, the opening. And at the core of this video, I think, is editing. I think the best core of everything are when you're able to really get into the concept of the push and pull, opposites, balance, right? And so I love this term within the Korean language, which is 밀당, the push and pull of a relationship, the push and pull of anything in general, but specifically within relationships. And it is such an intense all or nothing title, love or die, right? And I think something they do really well throughout the video is balancing visually really intense scenes and then bouncing back and forth to slower scenes that really let you breathe and then hurl you right back into it, as well as like these really big impactful shots of, like, as you saw Minnie just like tossing all this paper. So it's also extremely well edited and really well directed in pacing of the video. So it really captures the song, I think. Sorry, I accidentally fast forwarded. So immediately drums kick in, they're running, so you're getting the intense feeling, but then they're slowing it down. They're walking, and then intense shots again, showing the performance in the choreo, the strobing lights. And often I feel like for music videos, they would reset the momentum right there. You have Minnie toss the papers, and then he lip syncs to the video. And then you would immediately get into more B-roll and just like reset the energy. But they go right back into energy again. So that was definitely a stylistic choice for this music video. Love or Die, in general, this music video favors performance and choreo over beauty and glamour shots. I would say it's like performance 70% and beauty and glamour 30%. And usually I would say that is less so. I would say it's like honestly a good 50-50 usually. But CRAVITY, maybe it's because their power is in their performing. I would have to see other music videos to kind of stand by that statement, but at least for Love or Die, they really now we get into all the slower B-roll type of stuff. So the directing of that, for Minnie to cut off the energy and then for them to immediately go into choreo, I think it's a pretty different choice to make. It's so good. Oh, it's such great editing. Oh. Did we? Hold on. First head-in shot. Wow. Think about that camera work. We start off from the side, and then it's swooping around and eventually getting into the center shot as Serim links up with the other two. That is some incredible camera work. Energy, the kinetic energy of this music video, I think has to be really, really, really appreciated. It's such incredible camera work. Wow. And then ducks down, cuts to a crane shot. Just so well edited. Wow. The slow-mo is an interesting choice when he whips out like this. Oh, and the cuts to the handheld shots as well. Woo. One of my other favorite parts of this video. Oh, that's so well edited. All of this head-in parts, mixing in the really intense choreo, and as I said, the push and pull balance. The strobing lights was just an excellent choice in general. It really adds a lot of dynamicism to the visuals of the music video. But then this part in particular, the slower parts where he's looking all pensive and shit. And then cutting immediately to bam, 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 all of these other intense shots. But then slower shots again. And this might be one of my favorite shots in the entire video. The impact that he has on that shot and them choosing to, they slow it down just a bit. There's a he hits it, and then there's a bit of a slow-mo, and they let it hang for about a second, and then it cuts to this shot right here. Oh, so well cut. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. And this is such an interesting choice too. This is not it's a cool looking video and it's visually gorgeous. It's not a pretty video. So what I mean by that, there's a difference. I'm not calling the video ugly, but it is kind of thematically ugly in like a lot of sand. It's very dreary, gray colors. The tones are just like very muddy. And so, I mean, really, the most prettiest things in this video are the members themselves. But the videos, a lot of K-pop videos rely on bright, saturated colors, and they don't do that here. The entire video, there is no redeeming visual color in terms of like something visually satisfying. And so a lot of the visual satisfaction comes from the editing and the cool structures, like this structure right here. My God, this setup is really, really cool. But in general, there's like the shot of like the sewer grate. There's the shot of like Hyungjin right here. But there's like, yeah, the shot of the sewer grate. He's like sitting in like this like dead looking set, and so it's not a very pretty set. And whenever you shoot a music video like this and you make this intentional stylistic choice to not make the video also look saturated, you go for a much more desaturated look. That's such a risk. It really is, to make a music video like this look attractive. And they do. And so, like I said, that is, I think, largely accomplished by really great editing, really dramatic lighting, really cool lighting, as well as just the little effects that they add. That when they do this right here, they definitely add that is not an actual camera shake. They definitely do that in post editing. They definitely add like a post effects wiggle to the camera, as well as like and they do this quite a bit. They add like this shaking vibrational effect to some of these shots. It's those little things that really make the video pop and look even prettier. I only felt this towards the end of Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace. I felt like I didn't get to see too much of Woo-bin, but I really felt like he's actually a really great performer. I mean, I only took him as like, oh yeah, he's the voice of the group, right? He's got such a great voice, but he is such a, compared to the others, there's something so very dramatic about the way he performs. And I'm really glad to see that here. Yeah, there's something so very dramatic. It really brings like almost like a theatrical level of dramatization to his performance. Wow, it's a beautiful shot. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Yeah. So again, just like such a dreary looking shot, but the backlight right here, slight little backlight, little red edge lighting. Oh, just the slightest amount of beauty. Oh. And the video is going for a dreary concept because it's so dramatic, right? Because they're saying like, if I don't have love, I'm gonna die. I didn't know he could sing like this. Wonjin, was it? I did not know he could sing like this. I think I noticed a couple times on the show, but damn, the falsetto is actually crazy. He's a great passionate performer too. Woo. And then the rain. Oh, I think, okay. That's really cool. I don't know if that exists in the actual audio or if that's something they added for the visual effects. I'm going to assume it's in the actual audio. There's like a slight pa, 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 clap, percussion clap, very faint. And they, during his part, during that clap, they add this negative shot. It's just like a 1 second shot. Ooh, and with the strobing, it really emphasizes that tiny little bit in the instrumental that I think if they hadn't put that is something that could have been easily missed. I think they do it one more time for Taeyong's part. Oh, man. Look at that camera work again. Yeah, look at that camera work again. Oh. Coming all the way from the side just to center up on Hyungjin. Oh, especially during like that really, really just drastic dancing part. It's really cool. Oh, interesting. Interesting. No percussion there. No clap there. So they use this effect one more time, but only for Taeyong's spin right there. Wow. They use that as almost like a lens flare, a transitional flare. It's a close up flash and then it's a wide shot. That's really dope. But before we get there, a lot of great lens flare transitions. There's one right here as the drum escalates. Oh, instead of just cutting to the crane shot, the bird's eye crane shot, they use the lens flare. Great, especially on those drums. Really enhances the emotion. Oh, and that's the shot right there. My God. Jesus, Taeyong. Oh, man. I will say, like, early CRAVITY, the reasons they caught my interest was definitely Serim and Taeyong. And my gosh, just what a performer. Jeez. God damn! God damn! Alan! I love Alan so much. Alan became like such a huge MVP for me on that show. Like, Alan had momentary parts within their stages, but whenever he appeared, I felt like he really, really held it down, or he really, really made it super interesting. I don't know. If you watched Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace with me, you'll know. I was like, who is this guy? And just by the end, I was like, I love this Alan guy. He's awesome. He's a great performer. He's a great balance energy for the group. He just injects like such an interesting energy. Oh. Anyways, okay. That is Love or Die by CRAVITY. Love the music video. It feels like more of an I don't want to say old school K-pop music video, but it does remind me of the older K-pop music videos that didn't focus that did focus a little bit more on the choreography. And I felt like I could really feel the intensity and the energy of the song. And it's very rare, in my opinion, that you watch a music video and you feel like you're getting the same live stage treatment. And as someone who did see a lot of CRAVITY's live stage work through the show, just watching that music video, I'm like, oh my God, they nailed it. That's the vibe. They did it. They actually captured that. So good on them. I'm going to be checking out Now or Never next. But before I do, hey, let me know what you guys thought about Love or Die, both the song and the music video. Love the song. There are not many K-pop songs like this. I wish there were more. If I could think of like only one more song, I would say like, oh my God, it's so like 17 Rock With You coded. It like that alt pops, like alt rock synth pop vibe. We need more K-pop songs like this. So I love Love or Die, just right on my alley, but would love to know what you guys thought about the song. What you guys think of the video? Go ahead and tune in for Now or Never. As I said, I did check out Road to Kingdom Ace of Ace. If you want to check that out with me, it's on our Patreon now. You can join in the link down below. You can also go ahead and check out my other videos over here. I'm going to have a subscribe button for you right here. Those are just free ways to support the channel. You can like the video down below as well. But thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.